Welcome to Secrets of the Stars, where we explore the ancient knowledge of astrology, decode your unique blueprint, and unveil how the wisdom of the sky contributes to your life. I'm your host, Abby Lutis, astrologer, mentor, and sky guide. It's time to embark on a cosmic adventure of self-discovery and understanding why you are the way you are. Let's dive in. Hello and welcome back to Secrets of the Stars. I hope you have had an amazing weekend. I know I certainly did. I had a stall at the Monday market, so I was doing readings out there and it was really nice. It's been quite hot throughout the week and it really cooled down on Saturday, so it was really nice to be out at the markets. I also went and checked out a farm that I'm going to be looking after over the New Year period. So that was really fun. And on Sunday, I got my body moving. I've been doing some spin classes and it's been so interesting. I feel like I'm getting back into shape and doing these spin classes has been so fun. It's like a party on the bike and I am actually I used to be really coordinated, but this is full on. I tell you, I really have to concentrate and it's just been such a fun time. I've also got myself organized for the week ahead, and something that I'm super excited about is that on Sunday, yesterday, I launched my Astrology of 2024 class. So this is a one-off class where I step you through the astrological energies of 2024 and I show you how you can apply this or the energies to your own life in a very personal way. So I'll talk a little bit more about this later on in the episode, but if you're interested, you can sign up at an early bird rate. I've popped the link in the show notes, and this early bird rate goes until Thursday the 23rd of November, and it's just $22 to join my class, the Astrology of 2024. It's actually such a steal. It's such a good deal. But let me share more of this at the end of the episode. So today I thought I would talk through the 5 reasons why you want to know about the upcoming astrology of 2024 and how it can guide you through your year. I also have a bonus 6th reason. So now I've said for 2024, but this really applies to any time. So let's break it all down and I'll give you my 5 reasons as to why you want to know the upcoming astrology. So the first reason as to why you want to know the astrology of 2024 is so that you can tap into the areas of your life that are going to be expansive. There are planets and places in the chart where we can look to see where there is natural energy for expansion. I mean, who wouldn't want to know that? It's not to say that some areas of your life won't be expansive and some will be, but I think it's always about what you make it. But being able to access and align with the natural energies will really just make it easier for you to call in abundance and call in opportunity into the area of your life that is naturally being aligned to expansiveness and abundance. The second reason why you'll want to know about the astrology of 2024 is to know when it's a good time to slow down so that you can avoid burnout. Now, based on the rhythmic cycles of the moon and the sun and the planets and the stars, naturally there are times that are just asking you to rest. There are times that want you to slow down because we just can't go a million miles an hour every day all the time. We do need to factor in rest. And I think in today's busy world, it can be so hard. We just kind of go and go and go, and we really don't factor in this time. It doesn't mean that you have to stop everything. And, I always don't think we need to have astrology dictate our lives, but being aware of this can just help you to determine when will be a good time to slow down before things get too much. So, often you can find yourself in burnout before it's just simply too late. And I think using astrology as a guide, it gives us a chance to take us through so we can pull our foot off the gas, before we even see the red lights. We can start to slow down and ease back before we get into that burnout phase. And it's just so important with, lives, just the pace picking up in everyday life. And I mean, why wouldn't you want to know that? So reason number three as to why you want to know the astrology energies of 2024 is to understand what long-term themes that you are going to be beginning to work on. So there are planets that move fast and planets that move slow. And the faster moving planets, the energy kind of comes in and it impacts us and then it goes out. And the same with the slower moving planets, but it will stay with us for a longer time. So knowing what slow moving planets, what they're doing in the sky can show you what long-term themes will be showing up in your life and what long-term themes you'll be working on. Knowing when these energies are shifting and changing can give you the keys to access the next themes of your life that will be in focus. Again, it's just about working with the natural energies that are coming in, the natural energies that are aligning with you specifically. The fourth reason as to why you're going to want to know about the astrology of 2024 is so that you can recognize and prepare for the shifts of energy in advance. So this is a really great way to use forecasting astrology in general. It doesn't even have to be specific to 2024. It can just be in general, because if you know what's coming up, you can be prepared. For example, if you know that it's eclipse season and the moon is a significant player in your chart this year, you're probably going to want to lay low and save your energy during this time, because eclipse energy is dynamic and it can be draining, it can be blindsiding, and it can just be very full on. Likewise, if Mercury is a strong player in your chart for the year, you're going to want to know when Mercury retrograde is happening and how it's likely to play out in your life. So really, it's just like planning. If you know the weekend is going to be chock-a-block full of social engagements or travel or birthday parties or meetups with friends, you're not going to schedule your car in for a service. The same goes with astrology. Knowing and understanding what the energy is doing, you can mirror it in your own life. And I'm not saying that you have to live and die by the planets and the energies of astrology, but it just gives us that extra insight, that little edge, so that we can access, as I have been saying, the natural energies and things that are happening in the sky. So my fifth reason as to why you'll want to know the astrology of 2024, and remember, I have that bonus sixth reason, which is probably my favorite, if I'm going to be honest with you. But the fifth reason to know the 2024 astrology is so that you can access the astrological timing for experiencing breakthroughs. There are certain planets and placements and aspects that happen not all the time, that will help us experience breakthrough moments, moving through cycles, breaking patterns that we haven't been able to shake, moving past something that is potentially been stuck or been stagnant. To be able to shift this, we can access the astrological energies that are happening at any one time and move through these cycles and patterns. It's those big aha moments or those sudden revelations. If you're working with the energy that's supporting you, it's going to feel much easier, so much smoother and so much more supportive. And believe it or not, this energy shows up in astrology. All right, so here's the bonus sixth reason, and I think this is super cool. That's why I saved it till last. The bonus reason as to why you'll want to know the astrology of 2024, and this one, I'll be honest, it goes a little deeper. It's to know what astrology is going to impact you. I'll say that again. It's knowing what astrology is going to impact you. Every person has a unique chart, and as the astrology impacts people differently. This is why when I ask people how they are going on a full moon, some say they are thriving and some say they are completely wiped out. It's because astrology impacts people differently. Our chart can determine which energy is going to be unique to us and which ones we're going to experience more, which alignments, which full moons. And it's all based on our chart and where certain planets and aspects and things lie in our unique blueprint. Astrology impacts everyone differently. And as I mentioned, it's based on our natal chart. So if you learn about your personal power planet for 2024 and know how to work with it, you can really personalize astrology for you. All right, so since I've talked about why you're going to want to know about the astrology of 2024, I think it would be cruel of me not to talk about how you can learn about this astrology. And that's why I launched my astrology class of 2024. The astrological energy of 2024. Now, I ran this class for 2023 and it was so fun. I had a bunch of people show up and everyone really got so much out of it. We talked about understanding our personal charts and what the energy for 2023 was bringing in. So I'm doing it again. As I mentioned, this is a one-off class where I will take you through the astrological energies of 2024 and show you how you can apply it to your own life in a very personal way. The class is probably going to go for around 90 minutes all up, with the opportunity to ask questions and I can help guide you and understand how you can understand these energies and everything I'm talking about. And it's happening via Zoom on Monday, the 3rd of December at 7:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Time. So you'll come along with your chart, and don't worry, I'll teach you a very simple step-by-step way of how you can get your chart. And we will talk through the astrology of the year. Now, I actually had an amazing compliment from one of my clients over the weekend, and she said to me, Abby, you really simplify the language of astrology so it's understandable. And I was just so happy and grateful to hear this, because astrology is simply a language that we interpret. And my job as an astrologer is to teach and interpret that language for you. So 2024, if you're ready to get organized, I have an early bird rate for the Astrology of 2024 class. The link is in the show notes. The early bird rate is until Thursday, the 23rd of November, and it's just $22. It's such a steal. So if you can't attend live, I will be sending out the replay, so no need to worry about that. But I would love for you to join me as I step you through the astrological energies of 2024. So to recap, the 5 reasons and the bonus reason as to why you'll want to know the astrology of 2024 is to tap into those areas of your life that are going to be expansive. Number 2, knowing when is a good time to slow down so you can avoid burnout. Number 3 is to understand what long-term themes are going to be showing up for you and what you're going to be beginning to work on in 2024. Number 4 is to recognize and prepare for the shifts of energy in advance. Number 5 is to access astrological timing for experiencing breakthrough moments and aha times. And the bonus reason, and I said this one goes a little deeper, is to know what astrology is going to impact you. So come along, sign up for the webinar, the Astrology of 2024 class. It's going to be really, really fun. So there you have it. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and on Wednesday I'll be dropping an episode all about Sagittarius season and what's coming in for this solar cycle. There's so many things happening in the sky to close out 2023, so I hope you can join me for the next episode. If you're interested in booking a reading or signing up for the Astrology of 2024 class, please go to my website, www.abbylucius.com, or you can find me over on Instagram at Stars by Abby. Until next time, keep shining bright. Thank you for joining me on this cosmic journey of self-discovery. If you have enjoyed this episode, please leave a review and share it with someone who you think would love it. Keep exploring the secrets of the stars, and remember, the universe has woven a unique story just for you. Until next time, keep shining bright.